All right, well, we should be recording. What I'm getting ready to do now is I got to do some finish welding on the rear end here. And before I set it up with the gear. Well, it looks like it gets gear in it now. Well, yes it does. Kind of. Gear in it now has no gear really. It is just a demo gear. I was in there to get everybody set up. So I gotta do finish weld on this block all the way around. I gotta do those. I think that'll be pretty much it. I'll turn it and make sure I got the bottom sides of the saddles done. I've talked before, I got two welders set up. One for big heavy stuff and one for light. My big one's a Miller 200. Of course, my light is that Lincoln 140. I run 035 in my heavy. 024, 025, whatever I can get a hold of in my light. Well, I've had people, well, how do you run your feed? And you go upstream, downstream, backstream. Wow. I run whatever stream I need to. Especially if I don't have to change the feed. Alright, well, I don't know when that went off. But we'll keep going. We'll do another one here. Making the pieces to fill the holes. Alright, go right over here. I will re-gear up and we'll do some more welding. I'm not sure how long the video is lasting. It's a new phone, and so I got to keep checking it. We're at 10:37, and so as you can tell, I'm gonna zip those plates on. Should have everybody on here. So we'll do another, I guess it's 10-minute blocks. I'll do 2 tacks, typically on something this thick diagonally. Let her settle for a second. You want to do it fairly quick because the weld will pull it up. My miller's on setting 1, and I can burn 3/4 like butter. So you gotta be fast and quick. All right, I will probably give that a break. All right, back to video. Here we are. Roto garage. Yada, yada, yada. All right, that side's all welded up. We're gonna do this side of that perch. Should I cap those off or not? Probably should. I guess we just close them up there because we need to. Or I should say, it's not really structural, but it's just boxing them off. All right. Now I'm going to let it cool. Tomorrow, we will change the chunk around, make her black. Tonight she's going to cool off. Remember what I say? Go out in the garage and have fun. Don't do what I do. You do you. God bless and toad up. All right, here we are. I think. Doing some more video. Right now I'm going to be cleaning up the rear end to get some paint on it. I've cleaned up everything except for where I've just welded the other day. Just in time, co-builder. What? Hold on. Do a little painting.
Well, I was fixing to run to town.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna ask if it's alright if I get the stuff to make the ice cream cake.
Well, certainly.
Okay.
I mean, it's whatever you feel like doing, baby.
Alright. I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay. I'll be here.
I'm sorry I can't help you paint.
That's okay. That's okay. Uh-huh. So, I'm gonna leave it upside down there. This paint's pretty tough. Leave it upside down. I wonder if I should put some gloves on so I don't turn black. Yeah, usually what I'll do is I'll do the bottom and then I'll roll it over for the top. That way if I have any runs, they'll run to the bottom on the vinyl coat. Kind of like brushing it on it. You can get it on nice and thick. And this stuff, when it dries, when it finally gets dried, it's pretty tough stuff. Just trying to get the slag bumps off is all. So you don't look so much like a porcupine when you're... Although it is a king toad, so king toad should have some bumps. In fact, he should have the king of the bumps. I'm actually doing probably about the bottom third of the rear end here. I should say a third of the rear end, the bottom portion. What else can I do while you guys are watching paint dry? I can give some philosophy, some garage logic. What should I? Okay, here's one. When you're going to talk to somebody and you're going to bring up a subject, don't start off with "to be honest with you" or "to tell you the truth." It's just not. I don't know where we get that from. I don't know where you pick it up from. Don't do it. And why is that? Well, because it almost makes like you're insinuating everything else you say is not honest. Like the majority of the time, everything you say, we should question it, which isn't necessarily the case, I am sure. But when you have somebody that starts that preface out, that's the problem. There. Little garage logic for you. To tell you the truth, to be honest with you. Oh, another thing gets me too is like on the websites and stuff, like on Facebook, someone, I don't know, just has to bleed out a question. And they spell it out like they're asking the question. But when they get answers to the question, they need to then defend the question. And I'm like, don't ask a question. if you're not going to like the answers that people are going to give you. How's that? Another one of those little tidbits. I will probably be here.
I hope so.
I'm going to do another coat on this wheel well.